Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third episode of Casually Grounded. My name is Eric Dorbella. I am the community manager here at Obsidian, and I'm here with the social media manager, Shyla Schofield, and game director, Adam Brennecke. And not on camera, but having his wonderful voice on the air is Chris Stanick, who is the player support specialist. How's everyone doing today?
Good. Doing good.
All right. We're going to continue off building our base. We're going to explore the hedge lab. Then Adam's going to share some upcoming news.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Super exciting.
And as always, we're going to do a Q&A for the last 20 minutes of the stream. So if you have questions, please hold it until then. But if we do see something come up during the chat, and we might be so inclined to answer some questions. But yeah, hold them towards the end of the stream.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get in there. So we got myself, Shyla, and Chris playing.
Oh yeah, I'm not playing. I just like to talk.
You're supervising.
I'm supervising, yeah.
Giving us all the tips and tricks.
I like watching you guys play.
That should keep me safe.
Yeah, people, the Glimpse was reminding us in chat that I picked a fight with a firefly on a wall and failed.
All right, I'm gonna rob all our chests because I don't have anything. Don't mind
Oh,
me.
please do. It's there to be robbed from people playing with our game. Let's see. I need to lower my resolution.
Gotta fix camera just a bit.
So, hope everyone is enjoying the latest update with Grounded and checking out the bees, fireflies, the mesquites. Things change so much on with Grounded every week that I know that the update just went out not too long ago, but we're already doing a bunch of new stuff. So we're just always moving forward and making cool things. It's pretty exciting. Got a lot of awesome things in the works, and we're still going to be updating the game every month with new things. Some stuff takes longer, of course, so it's going to take maybe a few months before bigger changes come in, but we got a lot of little things too that we're working on that will make it into the next update.
Ooh, that all sounds exciting.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's a Rash over there. You guys have a nice little base next to
we're making
my
Rash
favorite games of all time, Battletoads.
Base.
Have you ever beat it?
I have never beaten Battletoads, the original game.
Same. I haven't either.
It is a very, very hard game.
Yeah.
That came out a long time ago. I think it's 30 years old now.
Yeah, it's definitely around there. The coolest thing about it is how it changes gameplay styles. Just we're just gonna go for it, and it works really well. It's fun.
That tastes really good.
I got Rare's blessing to throw Rash into the game, which was super exciting for the team and myself. I'm a huge Battletoads fan, so being able to put Rash into the game, I felt it was time appropriate too. It was the game is set in 1990, and it was a little bit of a throwback. And we decided to make Rash an action figure, so it's pretty cool that we're able to collaborate with other Xbox game studios. So it's pretty cool to be able to do that.
Yeah, and then they came out with a new one.
Say? Oh yeah, they did.
The new Battletoads.
It was a cool tie-in. Yep, perfect timing too, because we both launched in the same month almost.
Yeah, just a few weeks apart.
I'm
going to go talk to Burgle real quick because I think we can pick up a quest.
Yeah, we're sure. One quest?
Yeah. So I'll do that, and I think we have a quest for the Spade Gulch. So if I could clear that on my way out, I will. Just have to remember where to go. If I get lost, just hope I find my way back, I guess.
Good luck.
I probably should have stocked up better.
What are you doing, Eric?
I'm trying to push the stem to the shore so I can
Drop
grab
those.
them. I'll try to grab them unless someone can help me grab these.
Coming.
Yeah, push them all
This
together.
this is like the worst way of doing this.
There's a better way?
It is very entertaining though.
Okay, I did it. And I'm very proud of what I did.
And you know what? That's all that matters. You did it. You got it there. We're good.
No, we didn't lose a single weed stem. We got it.
One of my favorite graphical things in Grounded. Well, there's a lot of favorite graphical things. One of my favorites is the ripples in the water.
Yes.
And then you can thank Kaz for that. Kaz Aruga, he's our art director. But the other awesome thing with it is there's really cool caustics. Caustics is it's like that effect that you see on when light goes and bounces off and through water. So like underneath the water, you get some really cool effects, and above the water too. But I think it looks really great.
Yeah.
With the ripples, I like too, if you watch closely, you could see little droplets come up from your feet as you're walking too.
Mm-hmm.
It's all so pretty. Let's hope I don't die because I accidentally ate some rotten weevil meat instead of food. I have no help.
I drank some dirty water.
Sometimes when there's no food around, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
So let's talk about some new things.
Yeah.
Right into it.
Why not? Why not? So there's a bunch of new stuff that we've been working on. Where could we start? I think the first thing that I'm just gonna kind of throw out there, because we're kind of still working on this, so, and we want players' feedback on, is we're making some slight modifications to the survival game mechanics. There's a couple of reasons why we're doing this. The first reason is we're just seeing that a lot of players aren't really paying a whole lot of attention to their food and water meters, so we want to just make that process and that system of finding food and that gameplay loop a little tighter. So one thing that we are doing on our builds at Obsidian is we're kind of adjusting those mechanics a little bit to make them a little more punishing, but not too punishing where it's really annoying. So it's going to be a balance to kind of fine tune this. But the proposed changes that we are toying around with right now is if you are low on food, so if your meter is about 20% or lower, your stamina is going to be capped in half. So it's a little more punishing if you're low on food. Right now, if you're low on water, your stamina doesn't regen as fast. And I'm pretty sure that in the build that you're playing right now, that's the case. A lot of players, I think, caught on that. I think we made that change a while ago, but we're going to be doing that with food as well, where there's a negative effect for having no food. So the other thing that we're going to be seeing and trying out is if you're at zero food and zero water, another negative effect is that you're going to get a little meter similar if Eric, if you can dive into the water,
Yeah,
show off the oxygen meter. It's going to be similar to this, where you get a little meter, and if you don't eat within a certain period of time, and it's pretty generous the amount of time that you get. If you don't eat within that time, you will die. So you won't get. Right now, the current effect is it will damage you over time. This effect will just kill you immediately. So you can't get around it. The reason why we're doing this is right now we see a lot of players just have a lot of bandages and kind of get around the food mechanics through bandaging themselves. So we want to make sure that players are eating and not kind of just fighting the mechanics through other means. And we're going to tune this, and we're probably going to have to set some difficulty adjustments as well. So if you're playing on different difficulties, this might be a little more in your face versus something that's a lot more passive. So something that we're trying out. We want to make the game, if you're playing on harder difficulty, we want to have a challenge, and we want to have the surviving be something that you are paying attention to. So we'll see if it works out. And please, send us feedback in the chat, Discord.
Through support as well. Let me know. Just be nice.
Yeah, just be nice. We're trying it out.
Every one of those support tickets anybody sends.
And that's, you have to remember that we're still in early access, and we want to try out some of this stuff, because at the end of the day, it might make the game better, it might make the game worse, but we definitely want everyone's feedback on how it's playing out. So that's kind of the way that we're just testing it. And so if it's something that is really bad, we'll definitely look at other ways of adjusting it.
Have you enjoyed the style of game that's early access, developing it with the ability to be so flexible and change things on the fly?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one thing that I love as a game developer, is being able to iterate over ideas. It's something that is really powerful in design. The ability to try something out, and it's okay to fail, right? However, when you're doing a traditional game, that gets a little harder, just because, one, you only have internal play testing to kind of test the waters on different ideas. So that you don't get a lot of the feedback from actual people playing the game and hundreds of thousands of people playing it. So I think that's really, really cool. And it allows you to iterate and work with people actively playing the game to come up with something that's a lot better than your original idea, right? So that's something that we really love doing, and participating in this early access development environment. And I think that's just going to make the game ultimately a lot better once we are happy with it.
Yeah, I think it's like when you're so close to something and you're looking at it and you don't recognize like faults or things that could change, but then a huge swath of people from the outside that are just as invested continue to add to that. It's awesome.
So we're going to see how that works out. We don't know. We don't know if it's going to be good. Try it out. Right now, it seems like it's doing its job, but one thing that's funny, like, the developers play the game a lot differently than people play. A lot of times we're very focused on the new things, and we're not seeing how it ties in with the rest of the game. And we also have a lot of cheats and debug commands that help us play to test things quickly. So we try to get longer playthroughs in, and more real playthroughs, but a lot of times we end up missing things that our fans will definitely notice.
Yeah, those sweet debugs. It makes things so much easier.
So what else we got? What else we got going on? There's a couple other things. One thing that we are doing is we're looking at our flying creatures and making some small adjustments to flying creatures. A couple of these are pretty small things, but we added a couple new attacks to the bee. So that's one thing that you'll notice in the next update, that the bee has a couple more attacks, just to kind of vary it up. One of the cooler attacks that Zach and John put together is it's like a pollen shake-off attack. So the bee will shake and pollen will go everywhere, which is pretty cool.
We messed this up. I loved our little palette. Sorry.
And also, the bee, we're adding another bite attack to the bee. And Andy Arts, our system designer, he wanted to add a couple more attacks to make the combat feel better with the bee.
See, I mean, that's cool and all, but I like the bee where he is, like further away. I don't need him to come up in my face and give me a little bite. We're fine with that. But I am excited for that, because that'll add like some extra. You're gonna have to figure out the new blocking and stuff like that with some extra attacks. Oh, that's where the pallet went. It went destroyed. I've been sitting here like, is it just that dark?
I thought someone broke it, so I was picking it up to clean up, and then it was just gone.
I may have broken it because I did chuck all my grass planks instead of setting them down because there was no room.
You seemed a little angry, and I just wanted to talk to you about it before you.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening.
I'm just tired. It's time for bed, so.
Time for bed. I want to sleep. Scary out there at night too. I don't really feel like screaming right now.
Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, but I did spend some raw science. So now our Scabby has been updated. So I got that first level. So we got that going for us.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna make a bow. I'm not gonna make the mistake last time.
I'm gonna grab one of these roasts if you don't mind.
Do it.
Surprisingly not terrible.
Yeah, I see people in chat pulling out some suggestions. So if you want to join our Discord at discord.gg/groundedthegame, there is a suggestions channel. And how that works is it becomes like a community voting system. So when you reach a positive threshold of 35 upvotes or more, those suggestions change color to gold, and then that means I get to put it down on a spreadsheet, and then I present your guys' suggestions to the dev team every Wednesday, pretty much after this stream.
Right after this, we're going to talk about everything.
Yeah.
All the things
you have sent in.
Can you guys think of something that we put in recently that came directly from that suggestion board?
The biggest one is your gear not taking up inventory space. That was probably the biggest one.
I know that we're looking at some other some base building stuff as well. Taking a close look at different things that we can add to base building, which leads into another thing that I'm pretty excited to talk about, and I think a lot of players will love this feature, which is the ability to move buildings after you build them.
That's a huge one.
Get hype.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's actually pretty simple, the implementation, where you can just pick up a building and put it somewhere else. And I think it's going to be really cool when you can, if you get a new thing for your base, you can redecorate it pretty quickly without having to blow it all up and rebuild everything. So that's going to be super cool.
That's so nice. Brandon the Just would like to know if we would ever be able to sit in the chairs.
The chairs are for looking. They're decorative. They're beautiful.
No.
That's a yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Really high in the suggestions.
Did you guys ask Zach that last week?
We did talk to Zach about it.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious what you had to say about that.
If I recall, Zach said it would be super cool. So
we are saving that for its own update. Like that's all it's gonna be, sitting in chairs.
The chair update.
The relaxation.
More chairs. All the chairs.
Yeah, chairs and campfires to like be able to sit around the spit.
No, just that's too complicated. Just
okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I tried.
That's enough for that could just be an update all on its own. It's just sitting in chairs.
Perfect. And then the following update, maybe we can just get sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, foundations. Yes.
I fixed the pallet issue and reorganized the grass.
Nice.
You fixed your accident.
Feeling a little safer now.
It was probably mine. I'll own up to it. Speaking of that, I think I just need to repair my spear, and then you guys want to go exploring the hedge while it's daylight?
Yes.
Of course.
It gets kind of dark, but I want to go say hi to my second favorite robot, the Tasty.
All right, I'm going to put all this clay back. We don't need the clay right now.
Repair.
So you were mentioning, like pulling things from the 90s and how the game's set there. What's something from the 90s that you miss and you want to see come back?
Me personally,
is it a Trapper Keeper?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Only if
I
it's
don't know,
Lisa Frank.
Or anybody really, for that matter. Just curious.
Yeah, people in chat too.
I don't know. The '90s. The '90s is early '90s is definitely a weird time. I definitely like the music. Uh, there's a lot of good music from that time period. What else? The clothing style is a little wacky. I'm not sure if I would want to see that come back.
I think it's already on its way back.
Yeah,
Vanilla
it's kind of
Ice.
already in.
I
The
got
big
these
color
sweet
blocking.
Hoops got these sweet pumps on. I remember having pumps as a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, those are always a favorite of people that love shoes.
There's something in the yard that reminds me of something that I always wanted growing up, and it's one of those talk boys.
Oh, that thing was so much fun.
I always wanted one, and we weren't allowed one, so I took my dad's little tiny tape recorder and played with that, and then got in trouble. But I love that there's kind of one in the yard to where I could be like, look, now it's like I have my own.
I'm pretty sure you can still get them. Because I feel like I was looking for them for my son at one point just to mess around with.
Is it like digitally record now, or do you still have to buy like the cassette tapes?
Good question.
And then if it does the cassette tapes,
Where
how
are you
do
getting
play that
cassette
now?
tapes?
Yeah,
You little guy.
CD player anymore. Oh, I found a stem from Eric.
Oh,
I
what?
think
I
want
left
the
one?
Pogs to make a big comeback.
Pogs? Oh my goodness. They banned
Do you
those at
remember-
my school.
They banned them.
Two, yeah.
Because that's all we did at recess. Just kids sitting down playing Pogs. The basketball courts were empty. The Foursquare courts were empty. There's just Pogs.
Yeah, ours was because people would make bad trades and then get upset and then tell the teacher about the bad trade.
Oh,
And so to
somebody's hustling.
prevent that, yeah. So
Oh,
we
did
had
you guys
that.
already leave?
Not yet.
Oh.
No, I'm just waiting on the edge. So that, and then did you guys ever have like Marble March? Where like the only month that we could bring marbles to school was the month of March for some reason?
No,
No.
No,
No?
marbles wasn't a thing at my school.
that's really goofy.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, what era of school did you go to? Like time
What-
period?
What era?
Like,
What
like,
era of
were you
school?
like were you like in the 50s somehow somewhere?
It's like up north. It was in farm country, but it's, I guess that they
Oh.
were afraid that people were going to lose marbles everywhere, and then it was like a hazard, so they
Somebody's gonna
restricted it to 1 month. And then they did the same thing with Pogs. Like, all of a sudden, Pogs were only allowed in March too with marbles.
Pog week, Pog day. Now
All
it's like you say that and it's something different.
Yeah.
All right, head into the hedge.
All right.
Cool. But yeah, I loved marbles. I always liked the cat eyes, even though they seem to be the least favorite.
Yeah, if you guys have any bugs you want to report, just hit us up at support@obsidian.net.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to you. Did speaking of bot and support and stuff, is Nightbot up? Or the bot for this suggestion and support?
Yeah, it works.
Oh, I did it earlier
There
on
you go.
suggestion. It didn't work. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. I tabbed out to.
Oh, I just thought of something else from the 90s. Do you guys remember the LA Lights, the shoes?
Yes.
Yep.
Light up
Okay.
shoes.
Those they
That
still
was
have
also
those today.
something. I see. I want those. That was also something we weren't allowed to have at school.
What?
But if we could have something like in the game, like you just rub a little like firefly goop on your shoes, you could use that to light up and play tag with your friends.
Your school deprived you of your childhood.
Yeah. wanna go
Yeah, no, it's different. That was fine.
I was gonna ask if you had uniforms at one point because of the shoes thing, but
We did.
Got these granola bars.
oh, is there an extra one over there?
Yeah,
There's-
take
there's
it.
one
I
left.
took one.
Thank you.
I have
I am
limits.
starving.
I guess I thought I did.
So,
Yeah.
what else we got? What else we got going on? So we're going up into the hedge right now. There's some raw science over there.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, I should have grabbed a
Um,
dandelion tuft for when I fall.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Where are you
So
going?
one thing- One thing that we are doing, we are still looking at like the hedge, the koi pond, and trying to really look at all the little details that we have in each one, and while we're crafting our story. So it's something that we're actively working on right now. I know it's taking a while, and all the developers understand this at Obsidian, that story is an enormous undertaking with any game that we do at Obsidian, and we want to take the time and care to do it right. So it's something that we are actively working on right now and working through. And I'm super excited about it, and it's something that we're just taking our time with it because we want to do it right. But at some point, we'll have kind of a revamp of the existing labs. We're still working on the haze.
Nice. Yeah, I know people are really excited for the haze.
Yeah, me too. And we want to, have a good quest and story that goes through each of these areas. We have a lot of plans for Beyond as well, so we're trying to make everything fit together right now.
Is that a challenge that can kind of come up when you're working on something, you've made an area, and then afterwards you want to retroactively change it, like because of the stuff feels newer as opposed to when you first did it?
Yeah, it's something that it's all kind of goes hand in hand. We're definitely okay with revisiting old areas and making adjustments if needed. So it's something that's always on the table for us. If something works better, we'll go back and fix it up if we have a good idea on how to make improvements to existing content.
Did you need a... There you go. There's tough if you need it. There you go. Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
Yay!
All right, now we can go in the hedge.
Oh, I need some juice.
The
Let's
trick
hope
is to
there's some
remember to
puncho.
use the dandelion.
Yes. Okay, so any tips for getting to the hedge lab besides don't fall?
Yeah, don't fall. There's a
Okay.
lot of cool little places to explore in the hedge. I think there's some places that I even forget about just because they're so well hidden. But I suggest if you're adventurous, explore, like try jumping on everything and seeing where paths can take you.
And then
I would say third person, Shyla.
Oh yeah, third person
third
is
person.
Makes, like,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm in
pretty
that.
key when you're on the hedge.
Yeah, I do love how easy it is to switch. Like if you're on the keyboard, it's just the U key. If you're on the controller, it takes like 2 clicks. Because I personally like fighting in first, because then I can see like where they're coming better. But you're right, climbing. That's always been my weakness in games is platforming. Anything. I'm just not good at it. I get too excited, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, where'd the floor go?
Were you when you were a kid, did you jump and like swing your whole body when you're doing jumps in like Mario and stuff?
Yes.
It's always I watched my son do that, and he like throws his whole body. I'm like, please don't fall off the couch and hit your head. Please don't fall off the couch. It'll be all right though.
Oh, where'd you
He's
guys
durable.
go?
I'm
You
right
guys-
behind Obsidian 2.
Okay, then I'm gonna head over there. I was hanging out by the zip line. Oh, you're getting berries.
Drop us some berries when we come back down.
Nice.
Need
So
that berry
does anybody
chair.
in chat have a preference to Ferd or Thirst, or do they like alternating as well?
That's situational.
Yeah. Oh, don't see my mushroom.
Oh no. I always have to remember to be careful up here too, because too many times I've knocked someone off. Okay. You go, Hoops. Moderately terrifying. I love that.
Pete's my favorite.
Yes. Oh, a spider.
Rude.
Hi.
Maybe I'm playing wrong. Maybe I need to play in first person more often. Like first is popular.
Yeah, if I'm running around, I like third because then I can see creatures coming at me. But then again, I like fighting in first. Oh, Oh, see, and that's my other problem too, is I want to sprint everywhere and then I fall.
Yeah, we try to have everything work in both first and third person. It is a very hard challenge. Like that's why you don't see a lot of games do it, or like one or the other is pretty janky, just because it is a challenge to keep combat, exploration, all the different ways of traversal throughout the world, like work in first and third person.
Feeling refreshed.
Oh,
I think we-
thank
At
God,
least
water.
it's clean.
Science droplets.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find some soon.
There's
I'll
a
catch
drop
up.
in here.
Cool. I got
If
caught.
you would drop a
Oh,
bar.
Scabby. Bug
Excellent.
juice.
I got stuck back here killing some egg sacs for a ladybug head and a stink bug gas sac. So that's neat. Those poor bugs. Those are spiders.
Do you have does anybody have a favorite character for who they play as? Or just like to mix it up as well?
I like to change around.
I like all the characters equally.
Total dad answer right there.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
like your
I've
babies.
spent a lot of time with every single character. I was in every single recording session with all the actors and actresses, and it was a lot of fun. So they're all very dear to my heart, and I think they're all super cool.
If you guys aren't too far away, I'm dying.
Coming.
The spiders got me.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I love how they all have their own different little quirks, but I do love how Max, like, loves food. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
He's not going to complain.
just
It's
gonna
the best
feast.
thing ever.
I want to talk about Pete's parents and their inability to make Brussels sprouts.
Apparently, Brussels sprouts back then were bred differently. So what the Brussels sprouts we eat today were not the same
Man.
30 years ago.
Okay, I'm going to try this. Whee!
Oh yeah, what button is the Oh,
Shift.
shift, thank you.
Oh, I was going to say A, but it's because I'm on controller.
I love Brussels sprouts. They're
Oh, more
delicious.
spiders. Oh,
So one thing you'll notice that we're using some zip lines here. These are the pre-built zip lines. One thing that look at that little spider going crazy.
He was doing a little dance.
Yeah, he's phasing between worlds.
One thing that we are currently doing, which I think is really rad, is we're allowing what we call zipline hauling. So being able to put haulables on the zipline. Theoretically, I think you can do it in the build that you're playing. However, it's not like a fully functioning feature. But we did spend a little bit more time on that. To make
Oh
it
yeah, where you
work
can
better.
put planks down on the zip line one by
And
one.
step it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people have been using that, but yeah, people are really calling for like a pulley system or a trolley.
to go from the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
I stab at thee.
Teamwork.
Woo! I love these flying disc men. Like, I think we always had one in our bush, too. Because nobody wanted to crawl in to get it because you never knew what bugs were going to be up in
Yep.
the leaves. So it's just like, nope, that's gone. I'll have to go get a new one.
I love that there's some, like creature parts in these little sacks. Like, oh, it's like a little surprise.
No! I'm coming. Oh! I was going to run over to you guys.
Oh.
We have so many baby spiders.
You're gonna be okay.
You're gonna be okay.
Okay, we got this. Eric's
Fine.
distracting everyone.
I'm doing it. Oh, I'm gonna die soon. Swarm!
No! I really should have made some bandages.
Oh no.
I might have
Pete.
some.
I'm on it. I'm on the case.
It's
Pete
okay,
down again?
23
Oh, no,
seconds.
Pete's down.
We're good. 22.
Oh, there's one left.
We just
stamina.
pulled too many ads. We
Wow.
opened too many egg sacs.
Ow.
You can do it.
I got you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Come on. There we go.
I'm avenging you.
There we go.
You have been avenged.
Now you know why spider swarms in D&D are dangerous.
Well, makes sense. Okay, do I have materials to craft bandages?
We do not.
I don't.
No, I don't either.
Can I get this?
It's
before
all
I'm
in
out?
the drawers. Okay, good luck to us. At least now, if we die, we keep all our equipped items on us to
Yes.
get back to our backpack easier.
Heck yeah. We're going till 2:30 today, so about less than an hour left.
Okay. I also love that if you don't wait and you zip too close right behind someone else, one or both of you are getting knocked off. Just like in real life. Oh, a spider.
Punching him.
Do it.
My axe broke.
Oh no.
Sorry,
You
my
want-
fists are good.
You want another weapon?
Yeah, I could go for one.
Okay. Ooh, bandages. I'm gonna take one.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, that's smart. That's nice of the team to leave us some bandages.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thanks, Adam.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Go back.
Is anybody gonna drink that dew?
It's all you.
Go ahead. I dropped a rotten larva blade.
Thank you.
I'll drop in a hammer as
Yeah,
well.
time zones are crazy.
All right. Oh,
Hey!
almost cut your arm off. Sorry. I'm just getting a feel for it in my hand, you know?
Ooh.
A little
Oh,
dark.
yeah. Let's eat that aphid roast.
What other? I'm trying to think of some other cool, fun things that we're adding. So yeah, one thing that we also made some adjustments to, which I think is just gonna make things a little bit easier, is you can eat stuff immediately without having to pick it up and put it in your inventory. So stuff like meat on the spit for your campfire, you can just go up to the campfire and eat it directly.
Oh,
Mushrooms,
nice.
yeah, it's a pretty cool feature.
So, like, when you drop food on the ground, instead of blowing it off, you just stuff it right in your mouth?
Yeah.
All right. I wasn't the only one that does that, am I?
Yeah, just kind of like it was one of those things where we were looking at the, little things that would make the game just feel better, and there's kind of an annoyance that you have to pick up the food off the spit and then eat it in your inventory. So it's like most of the time you probably want to just eat it, so you have the option now.
All right, trying to practice my block skills.
Find the parchment papers.
Yeah. I need some stam. Okay. We're...
Block. Oh, there we go.
Ye-
Nice. Just practicing.
And I see... Oh no, it woke up. Old Weaver Jr. It was so cute sleeping.
Someone help me!
Oh, Pete's down.
Pete's down. What else is new?
Oh, the spider thing wrecked me.
Oh no, you're all down.
The
Early
War
start in
Weaver,
Australia.
Got this.
run away.
Peter, hang in there. You're
good.
gonna be okay.
Behind you. It's going for it.
Oh,
I
Yep.
need some assistance.
I should have bandaged before I went in there.
Yep.
They
So
all
sim-
just,
He
like,
doesn't
take
come
a
back.
dive.
Okay, we've got all our gear. We're
Now
good.
we gotta do the walk of shame. Back.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget bandages.
Oh
Now
yeah.
let's-
We should have... I'm gonna grab a
Some
stack of
sap.
sap.
Let me see. What am I going to make?
Yeah, so one thing that similar to the eating food, once you get back to your backpack, we're adding in a similar feature where you can just pick up everything without having to go into the inventory screen. So it's like a quick take all.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Ugh.
Oh, we gotta make
I've
a
had worse, I
spinning
guess.
wheel at some point.
That we do. I was gonna make a weevil shield, but I don't think we have the grub hide.
This is what happens when you play without commands.
Okay. Oh, a torch. Because it is nighttime and we have no light. Oh, can't wait to make that heel bassa.
Yeah, those
So
are fun.
I'll just keep on dropping some cool things.
Yeah.
The other I think feature that we're pretty proud of that is going to be coming in the next update, and something that we just got online, which is really cool. And I know this is a frequent requested feature is the ability to craft without opening up your chest. So it's like proximity crafting,
Ooh. Yep.
and it's pretty sick. So I think it's going to be, you know, a lot easier to craft a bunch of stuff in your base. Something that we're still kind of adjusting and play testing and figuring it out. But I think it's going to be really cool. It's a really cool feature.
It sounds like another good
that.
one, just like improving the experience of like downtime and in and out of menus.
Yep.
Okay, I just need some fiber to make some rope, and then we can have some torches, and then we can head on out.
Got a lot of sprigs, not a lot of fiber by us.
You guys aren't going to rest and do it in the morning?
No
And
way.
we could,
we're going
but
hardcore.
That's not entertaining. Gotta-
let's make 2 more ropes.
Do you have any tips for players where when they have difficulty with the combat or they think the game is too hard? Any ways to get better
Go.
blocking?
My recommendation is go do something else. So if I know that sounds weird, but if something is too hard, that means you're probably not equipped enough to fight it. So craft armor, and if you're still having problems, you probably are just under leveled in terms of your equipment. So there's ways of getting better equipment. So just keep kind of looking out for those ways of upgrading your equipment, either armor or weapons, and you'll be able to fight some of the tougher things pretty easily. Use block. We added a shield as well, so craft a shield and make sure that you're blocking a lot. You can also, you know, craft your bow and arrow. There's also a lot of different ways of killing creatures. So there's stun effects. So if you know, you can kind of like look at your items and seeing what's the best way of combating different creatures that you're having issues with. Spiders, for the most part, are really difficult. They're meant to be challenging and hard. So I definitely recommend, if you're having difficulty, just stay away from spiders.
Throw a lot of hammers.
Yeah, you can throw hammers. Yeah, crafting, that's one thing, like hammers do a lot of stun damage. So that's another thing that you can do to basically stun lock creatures. You can use hammers.
That's all good stuff, because instead of just like forcing your way through and making it miserable, like try to find other things and, you know, gear up and prepare for it. Treat it like that instead of you're going to be able to beat it like with barely anything.
Oh, do we need more dandelion tufts, or are we just going to go in without a safety net?
I can already see this is going to be exciting.
I got 2 torches. I need enough fiber to make 1 more, and then we can all have a torch.
Just gonna go for it.
I totally recommend not doing the haze in the dark.
So that means we definitely should do it.
So we're gonna be the
Yeah.
case study
We
for
gotta
what can go
show
wrong.
people why this is a bad idea.
Learn from our mistakes.
Okay.
Ooh, it is getting really dark though.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
Darker
there's
than
a-
I had anticipated.
there's an extra layer of darkness when you're in the haze.
it
Do you
is.
guys
Or
want a
the
torch?
hedge, rather. Sorry, the hedge. Yeah, there's an extra layer of darkness when you go in. Like, we definitely changed the lighting.
I'm just gonna
So
go for it,
it's-
and hopefully I don't fall to my death.
Something that you want to do during the day.
Committed now.
Okay, well, if I catch up to you guys, I'll give you guys a torch. Not that it really helps because the shadows are insane, but at least I can see
Oh,
a few
I'm down.
centimeters.
Oh, down. First, Tigra's half the health.
Okay, come on up.
Oh, there you are.
Good. I'm good. I think. Yes.
Let me drop a torch for you.
And you get to see how nice the lighting is. So
There.
there we
Cool.
go. All right.
Oh, there you guys are.
Yep, we're
I
coming.
think being stubborn was the wrong approach.
I went the wrong way. Don't bump into me.
So
I have also
another
gone the wrong way.
Another thing that we're adding in the next update, one thing that we're like actively working on right now, and something that ties into combat, which I think will make combat easier for some people, is we don't have a final name for this yet, but it's basically like a pollen smoke bomb, and it'll allow you to lose aggro from creatures.
What?
So that's another thing that you can build out of pollen. So if you have spider chasing you, you can use that and get out of harm's way. So that's
That-
the idea
That's
behind it.
cool.
We don't have an item like that right now, so we wanted to add something to help players lose aggro. So hopefully that will address some issues of creatures just following you and killing you. So you can use that to get out of the way of, say, a wolf spider.
I like that.
I died.
Oh no!
Oh, what? You have all the
okay.
stuff.
It's all good.
It's even difficult to navigate with a torch.
Yep.
It's safer, but it's like I don't remember where I was.
Okay, I'm on the case.
Oh, my torch is still here. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Wait.
Think
There we go.
getting closer.
Did Eric
thank
make it
God.
into the lab yet?
I'm almost
Are you
there.
in?
I got this
Okay.
beautiful moonlight right now.
Eric's on the frisbee.
Okay, cool.
I'm trailing behind him.
I didn't even make it to the poncho box.
The lighting looks so good, though.
Yeah, it's
really
beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
Any time of day.
Yep.
And I also love watching it bounce off the water, the pond, and stuff in the flooded area.
Yeah, every area looks so good.
Yeah.
I love all of the debris and like particulates in the air because
Yeah,
you're
man.
like that small, you know.
Mad props to John Lewis, our lighting artist. Among other things, he does a lot of stuff ungrounded. And Kaz as well. Like both those guys are amazing, talented people.
How many hats do you think each team member wears?
20. Yeah, we definitely do a lot of different things. Everyone has a lot of responsibility, and we have to juggle a lot of different tasks every day.
Okay, let's see if I can figure this out.
Okay, I made it. I'm here.
Nice.
I
Oh,
think I'm
that's
figuring
where
it out.
that's where I went wrong last time. I jumped when I should have walked.
That's where it came from.
Oh my God, Junior! Freaking frenzied me.
Oh man.
I
Oh, I
was
made a mistake.
I was
Nope,
not
I'm gonna do it.
expecting the Junior to attack that fast.
He definitely got you pretty quick, Eric.
How close are you, Chris?
I'm close. I kind of jumped off a leaf to another leaf to kind of get
Like-
close. So now I'm
Like
leaf
15 seconds
platforming.
close?
15? Oh no, 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 no.
Help me out!
Oh
There's supposed
no,
to
I'm
be
dead.
another-
Oh, I'm still okay. Oh,
See,
nah, I'm dead.
maybe.
Ouch. No, all right.
Wait. Oh no! Oh, I have a dandelion tuft. Floating down. We're good.
I thought I could be the hero, but I am not.
Okay, well, I am 24 centimeters behind Chris. Oh,
Who is now more lost? So
Love all the-
does this
Thank you, Nicole.
backyard resemble anybody's real life backyard?
Mm,
Theme at
no,
all, or just like random backyards all thrown together?
it's a lot of just random stuff thrown together. One thing that we really wanted to have is a big water feature. So we originally toyed around with having a pool in the yard or like like a jacuzzi spa.
Oh.
But we thought the koi pond would have been and is a better fit because there's a lot more interesting things you can do with it on the design side. It's a lot more organic. You can have creatures in it. That makes sense. It's not just like a big square
Boiling water.
body of water.
Kill
Yeah.
everybody.
Going past a spider.
There's a couple other, like, we wanted a lot of cool landmarks, so we decided to have a big tree in the middle of the yard, just so you can always orient yourself. And that's why we have a bunch of other taller landmarks in the distance, like the get and jet ball over the fence. We have the house, of course, the basketball hoop in the other yard, just so you can get orientation of where you are if you look to the sky.
Oh, you guys found me. Hooray.
So this is a big, nice backyard, but who are the people that are just chucking hot dogs and Oreos across the fence? Like, man, where are we?
You don't find hot dogs and
I mean, I find
apples and stuff.
There's
I
a
find
orb
various
weaver.
things in
Save
this
the
yard out here,
tasty.
but
There's an orb weaver in a tasty fight.
oh god, another one!
I know he's fighting the tasty. Where'd you go? Oh no, the tasty died.
I'm about to die. Bandage. Coming back. Poking in the butt.
Do it.
Got it.
Okay, one
Yeah.
down, one more to go.
Oh,
That booty.
oh, I didn't block.
Yeah, that's right. Your big butt stuck between the leaves.
Nice. Poor orb weaver.
Poor orb weaver.
Yeah.
They are cute, but
It's Junior. The Junior is the dangerous one.
I
Yeah.
love the exploding guts and all the limbs popping off when you loot them.
yes.
We've
Just-
been getting a lot of emails about
Ooh.
if there's a gore filter because people don't like seeing that.
We found a giant
I want to lick
battery.
the 9-volt battery and see if it's
Do
is
it.
or not.
You immediately die at this size. Oh, that was always fun. Hey, little cousin, come here.
Have you tried jumping into the plug?
The wall socket one?
Yeah.
I don't have a torch
Ah.
anymore, but I would love to try.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can try it.
I want to watch.
It's a new
Guide
new
me.
challenge.
Yes.
Oh, you need the.
Well, you
Here.
can guide me, right? Or you want me to go by myself?
Oh
I'm
no, I'll
ready.
go.
So
Is
ready
it the
with
one
this
that's-
ant club now.
Oh wait, we kind of left Eric.
Eric's in the dark now, and I can't see anything.
Let's go find
I'm in-
Eric real quick.
I'm in the ant. I'm in the ant totem cave.
Mm.
Yeah, the ant totem kind of freaks people out too.
Yeah, I remember
Over here.
when
yeah.
I was just focus testing it, and I stumbled upon this place. And I was like, "What is this game?"
When I saw this place, I was
Just
like,
like,
"Oh
this
my
took a
god!"
turn.
Yeah, look at this.
I
thing.
forgot they were all there. I thought they were
Like,
really.
what is that?
See, this is the kind of stuff you do on night excursions in the hedge.
Yeah,
This makes it all better.
Yes. Spookyville.
all hail the ant.
Oh, there's a poor little lean-to. It's so old that it's a dead leaf now.
If it
Alright,
would
I'm
crumble
ready.
away, it would be like the Thanos snap.
Ready to stun
Mhm.
some things.
All right, to the electrical outlet to learn
Yes.
about electricity.
Okay. Eric, are you going that way? Because I'm just following your numbers right now.
Is that where it is? I don't recall where it is.
I don't think Eric knows where he's going. It's so dark.
Okay, Chris.
If we
Chris,
hug
lead
the
the way.
wall, we'll get. Yeah. We'll
Is it the
put-
one that's all the
put
way
in-
by the porch?
Yeah, it should be right.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe there is a different one.
You're
Cool.
headed in the right direction.
And spider.
Oh
Nope.
no, there's what is the scariest bug in here?
The wolf spider?
The larva, right?
Some larva.
My, I
So
hate
Those
cute.
are pretty intense.
the larva
Those are
swarms
adorable.
are the worst. There's so many of them.
Because there are a lot around here too, if I recall correctly.
If we get
Well, they
down
sh-
to the
Some of these
water
little
faucet,
bellies.
They should hopefully be sleeping.
Let's
Maybe.
because they're pretty
Maybe.
scary.
But no, I think they're cute, and I love like all the little tiny antennae and stuff they have. And when you kill them and you harvest it and everything just kind of goes, that's cool.
I'm a big fan of the weevil.
I do like we can
Weevil's
kind of
adorable.
build a like an RPG team here. Like if you could go like hammer and sword, so they're like the tank stunner, and then you have like ranged DPS if someone just focuses
Yeah.
on bow style.
Larva.
Oh, they're awake.
Well, and just like now with the Healbasa, you can have a field medic.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I want to get a video of the larva like disassembling in slow mo. But yeah, so I would totally play a field medic once we get the Healbasa, and then just run around with my spear and then throw meat sacks, blood sacks at you guys. So when you guys come up with the names, is it like you'll just throw something out there and the whole team like gets a chance to like pick and like add to it to see what sticks?
The naming is mostly Mitch.
Mhm.
Mitch usually just comes up with crazy names.
Mitch is pretty.
So we
good at
usually
that.
have really boring names like Pollen Bomb, and then Mitch will come up with something cool. So like I'm trying to remember what the heel boss. So the heel boss was probably like Heel Bomb.
Blood balloon, like the water balloon.
Blood bomb, or something like that.
Yeah, I do like his meat theme because he has the heel boss.
Mitch said he doesn't take credit for heel boss. It's Andy or Jarek.
Oh yeah, meaty
Okay.
meat mott.
Jarek.
Nice.
Jarek.
Heel
Jarek.
boss
Oh,
is
what's
is
up,
the
good.
heel-
Andy?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey everyone.
Got to get on the cable and then.
Yeah, I like the heel.
Oh, they got larva on you.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
And he leaves.
Oh, wait.
Okay, another one's coming up. But where did Chris go?
I'm on the cable.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me come up with the light so that way we can all watch.
I don't think I can get up there that way. Oh, I fell
No.
again. There I die.
Hand.
Medic!
Okay. Wee.
There's some red glowing eyes near me. Watch your back. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
It's dark. If I don't look and I keep going. Nope.
run.
I'm here.
Oh, God, you're dead too.
I did
is
my job.
exciting.
I got you up. We're good.
All right.
Peter, hang in there. It's gonna be
Thanks. There's another one.
Oh,
You're
no.
not
Careful.
running away.
No.
We woke everyone up.
We're just going to keep chain healing.
We woke them all up.
Okay. Please help.
He's stunned. It's stunned.
He's
We're-
stunned.
We're okay.
Oh, wait.
Got it.
Go for Willow first if Willow's still down, because
Out.
Willow went down first.
All right, it's distracted on me.
Catch my breath.
Wait,
I'm
are we
at
all-
20 seconds.
Are we all down?
They are so
No.
cute.
Are you down too?
Yes.
Oh, then we're
We
all
are
down.
Oh,
Oh,
party
all
white
right then.
once again.
Oh,
This is entertaining.
See? Nighttime excursions
all right. Maybe we should go to sleep now.
with the casually grounded crew.
Can't see the larva.
Perhaps we should make camp for the night.
Doo, doo, doo. Oh, did it not
Okay.
save it?
It-
Sleep.
I think it's
It wouldn't
bedtime.
let us sleep because I was still dying. But then
Oh.
a larva came and freed me of my mortal coil.
Nice.
Oh, now it's
Oh,
morning.
there's my backpack. Let's
All
go.
right, which one? Okay, that one.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the heel boss I like, and I love that there's a brat burst too. I'm like, this is great.
Flat burst, brought burst.
Yep. You have a Billy Hog's hot dog, which is my
Somebody
favorite
leave
food
a hammer
item.
in the water. Sorry.
Probably. I might have
well-
chucked it at a firefly last week.
Oh, okay.
See, we still have the apple, which is a good choice of food. The Archer's cookie.
Oh, there's a big apple over there.
Oh,
Oh
there
yeah.
is.
Let's
Yep.
dig in.
Next to the larva.
Oh no, that's a larva.
I'm going for
He's
it.
so cute, but I don't want him to follow me yet.
I need my
So
stamina
cute.
back.
I hit him with the hammer.
Oh, that was
Hammer
beautiful.
Great.
punch.
Yeah, punch him.
Heat punch.
Pete punch.
Yeah, I forgot to repair my spear. So all I can do is punch right now.
No, my
Well, we're
club.
not eating apple today, I'll tell you that.
I think I had an axe in the backpack that is in the hedge lab.
Yep,
I got
all
my
my other
backpack.
stuff's in the hedge lab. We got a
Oh,
friend.
hey!
Oh!
Got him.
Yeah! Behind you!
Oh, my
hammered.
lord.
Hammered him! Punch him!
Oh, we got a second one.
And all my armor's dead. Oh, there goes a hammer.
No,
The
no.
hammer, get the
Where do
hammer!
you think you're going?
Get it! And then come res me.
Okay.
Hang in
Stunned.
there.
Thank
Stunned.
you.
Okay.
You're doing great, Eric.
Yeah, we got it. We got it
You're the
covered.
best. Thanks.
Yeah,
Look at all
there. Is
those-
it the last one?
No, there's another
No,
one.
there's
one
another
more.
one.
Oh no. Where do they keep coming from?
They're in the corner. That's where they'll all hang out. Did you
Tried
just
to
check the
grab
hammer?
the hammer in midair like Thor.
Yeah, we got one more. Just sleeping. Yeah, I was gonna go
sneaking up
stealth
on it?
style, but you kind of just went for it.
Peter, hang
Oh,
in
there's
there.
another one. Oh,
Oh, they just came out! Hold on, Pete!
stay
Hold on,
strong!
Pete.
Stay
Jeez.
strong! Oh my god. We're all down.
All right.
So my punching ability is not as strong as I thought it would be.
Is that your fourth party wipe?
Yes.
I mean, who's counting?
Which reminds me, we have 2 Steam keys for Grounded to give away today, so
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
we'll do the first one right now. Not just yet. Hold on, let me.
Get to a safe spot. Oh, not in the water. Protect the Eric. The water fleas might come.
Are they here? I don't see any.
Yeah,
They were around earlier.
they like this area too.
Let me open up.
Those are cute.
good old
With
night.
their little see-through bodies and their wing-like appendages.
I liked when they didn't attack and they just kind of bobbed and looked at me. I'm like,
That's
hey man, how's
cool.
you? I'm like, I'm good. You? Pretty good. Now they just want to eat my blood.
Oh, that was something we talked to Zach about last week. Some more emotes.
Okay.
Oh.
Just be active
Yeah.
in chat for the next 5 minutes, and then we'll roll the winner.
All right. I'm not gonna pick up my
Woo.
backpack. I'm gonna go play with
not?
electricity.
Oh, well then let us come watch.
Okay.
For science.
Right. Speaking of science, I would like to get that raw science as my text message tone.
Yeah,
Raw science.
that would be
Good.
awesome.
Yeah, I know we did a phone package for Deadfire.
Yeah, that sound is amazing.
Okay.
I'll just go over here.
Oh, there's one.
You see, you're just snapping.
Nope, this is your backpack. Punch!
Holy shit!
Oh no!
You guys, oh no!
Yeah, stun him.
Coming! The hammer! The hammer! Missed. I'll get you.
I've got you, Hoops.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you,
come
Lily.
back here.
Oh,
There we
Shyla's
go.
fearless. She's just jump punching everything.
I did it. I'm dead now.
Okay.
Okay, where's my
Made
backpack?
it.
There it
We
is.
made it. I'll leave that little guy down there alone.
Yeah, he's sleeping. He's cute.
Victory.
Do they snore too? Like lean in.
Really
like I can hear
storm?
them.
Because if they do, that is equally scary and cute.
Oh no!
I
You
remember
alive?
I remember my dandelion this time.
Hmm.
Do we have to like climb up higher and then
tried
Trying to figure out how to get in there.
I
into
think we
there?
have to go higher. Yeah, we have to climb up, I think.
Ooh, okay.
I'm looking around. For some
Bye, little
cabin.
larva friend. You shall be known as Larry.
I think the Weevil has my favorite sound effect.
Oh, the Weevil's great. The Weevil, and for some reason, I love how menacing the gnat is when it bumps you sometimes.
Yeah, they get a little boo
It's-
crazy
it's-
sometimes.
It's silly little giggle.
Even though it's the scariest, it's the spider sounds for me. Because they're just so horrifying.
They have some of the scariest and the cutest because I love listening to the spiders snore. And then the ladybugs, obviously, too, they'll snore, and that's cute.
It's a cute snore.
It is.
Snoring is in.
Oh, okay, we're good. I call gnats bops. That's a good name.
Little boppers.
I do like to bop them on the head when they get a little too close. And then I feel bad because I'm like, they just want to be happy, but they just got to leave me alone.
Chill with the bopping.
All right, let's see who our winner is.
Ooh, yeah.
Do keep in mind you have to be following the channel. And then we'll get your information later and we'll get you that Steam key. All right, so we're gonna roll it. Potato Girl.
Yeah. Congrats.
Tab out real quick.
Just gotta say something in chat, and then you're good.
There.
Nice. Hey, congrats! You got a grounded Steam
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
And if
I'll
you
message
already
you
have
right
grounded, you can give it to a friend.
Yeah. And then you guys can have as much fun as we are trying to do night excursions and hugging larvae.
Oh, hey, Ethics. He's the greatest, one of the greatest mods on our Discord server.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know how to get up there.
That's where I'm gonna have to go to YouTube after this because
To see how to do it.
I think I'm close.
community
Or I have
is
an idea,
super
but
great.
I tabbed
You
out.
do?
Yeah, I tabbed
Okay.
out, but I think I have an idea.
Okay. But yeah, no, our community has been super great at helping one another and myself figure out stuff that I may have missed. And all the content that they've been putting out has been amazing to watch.
Am I close, Adam? Am I getting the right idea?
Where-
I'm not going to give you any hints, Eric.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
do it on the
where
dev
did
build.
Where did oh there's Eric.
No!
Okay. Let's see.
All right, well, we're
think
at
I'm getting
the
close.
20-minute mark, so we're gonna, let me see, slow. I'm gonna turn on slow mode.
We can go to Q&A.
We're going to
Yeah.
Q&A while we try to figure this out. We'll do like a 30-second slow mode.
Just to recap,
Yes.
because I
I
know I
love
spent
a
a
good-
lot of stuff. So we have our next update coming out pretty soon. And of course, we're going to be doing the public test beforehand. So if you want to try it out, join the flight when it comes out, and we'll be posting that info on Discord and Twitter, of course, how to do that. But a couple of the new features that we've been working on, I think the one that I believe that most people are excited about is the ability to move buildings after you put them down. So you'll be able to redecorate your fort or your base pretty easily now. It's super cool. A couple of other things. Another one that we're super excited about is the ability to craft from nearby chests. So
Nice.
there's some proximity to your crafting now, so you won't have to go dig through all your chests to figure out where your ingredients are. And then we got a couple other little things. I mentioned there's a new item, a pollen bomb, and that will allow you to lose aggro. So if you want to just kind of poof away in a bomb of pollen, you can do that and hide after you do that. You can craft that from pollen. We're adding some more attacks to the bees to make them a little more interesting in combat. They have a cool new attack that they do a little like shimmy shake and pollen flies around them. It's pretty cool. And then the last thing is we're making some survival changes that we really want feedback. So there's some changes that we're making to make the food and water mechanics a little more in your face. This is a survival game, and we want to make sure that that game loop is a little bit tighter and less abusable by ignoring it or trying to work around those meters. So we're adding some stuff to make the game a little bit more challenging in that way. But we want your feedback, of course. So always feel free to voice your opinion because we're listening, and we want to hear what you think about it so we can make adjustments.
Yeah, and one of the 2 best ways to share your opinions are on Discord, where Aarik has put together a real spiffy suggestion bot, and he collects all the good ones. Well, they're all good, but he gets all the ones that the community votes on and sends them up. However, I do know that plenty of the dev team do peruse the Discord, so even if you don't see your suggestion getting a lot of votes, that doesn't mean it's not being seen. So share there, and also come to our support site and give Chris a little, hey, how you doing? And you can share a suggestion there.
All right, we got our first question from Andy Arts.
Ooh.
He
That's so
asked
familiar.
if this is the same hat I'd had for many years, or do I have a bunch of them? So I lost my original black cap that, I don't know, I was driving somewhere and the window's down, and for whatever reason, I stuck my head out the window and my hat flew off. So this is a new hat.
Like out of a movie or something.
That was years ago. I don't know why I decided to stick my head out while I was wearing a hat.
It's, I guess, what you do when you wear a hat.
Will there ever be quest items such as key cards to reach certain areas?
We do have quest items already. Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
boom,
The answer is
99
yes.
successfully answered.
If you open up, Eric, you can show where the key items are. So if you open up your menu, you can go into the
Is it the data
The
tab?
data?
yeah, see key items right there. There's a bunch of stuff. Key cards, pieces of puzzles and notes and other things will show up here.
Yeah, and you can replay the audio logs too.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Here's a in-depth one about creatures for a 6-year-old from their
Aw.
parent. My son Lincoln would like to know if you plan to add the following to the game: black widows, tarantula, jumping spider, worms, praying mantis, and grasshopper. We love the game and the world. Keep up the fantastic work.
Well, first, thank you, and thanks for playing. All those are great ideas. I would love to have all those in the game. It does take quite a bit of time to do a new creature, so we are evaluating what new creatures we want to add moving forward. But I believe that all of those have been discussed by the team. But thanks for the suggestion, and we'll keep those in mind.
See.
Yeah, I know someone in the Grounded Discord came up with a concept art for the Praying Mantis, and that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, Mantis would be super cool.
Can we talk about that hoops? How awesome that hoops illustration was from the fan art?
That we found on the Steam community?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, fan art's awesome. I love fan art.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, if you have fan art, good segue. Just tweet at us and hashtag grounded fan art.
Yes.
We'd love to see all the awesome stuff you guys create.
We're making our own collection, and we are also sharing them. So if you want to see the hoops, as well as a video on a stained glass aphid and some more art, check out our Twitter page. It was last Friday we shared a few.
The team loves it. Team loves sharing art and ideas from the game. So we're definitely looking at that stuff.
Is split screen in the future?
Split screen, it's something that we've considered. It definitely is a technical challenge. It's not an easy thing just to like, there's not like a little button that you can just press and say like split screen. So that there's a
What?
lot of yeah, there's a lot of things that we have to kind of do to get that to work. It's something that is talked about. I would say it's not
Hey,
high
Kirk.
on the list of things to do, but it's something that we have talked about doing.
I do, real quick, one thing with the fan art. If you don't have a Twitter and you don't want to use a hashtag or whatnot, but you're on Steam or anything else, put it up where you're active and we'll find it. So I don't want to make people feel like they have to go to Twitter and use this hashtag. Some of the art that we found has been on Steam and Discord and Reddit. So wherever you are and you're active and you have friends there talking, post it up and we'll find it.
Yeah, we
But
do
yeah,
have a
split screen.
fan art channel in the Discord.
Yes. Oh, I made it.
I was so close, I think, and I died. I think I've seen that when you go up and over, kind of over there, there's branches that are kind of broken but colored differently to kind of maybe point you in the right direction.
Hmm.
I was close, but then I missed a jump and died for like the 10th time.
All right, we're gonna do, since we have 10 minutes left, we're gonna do a few more questions, and we'll do another giveaway for a Steam key for Grounded. So, just be active in chat for the next 5 minutes, and then we'll do the last drawing for today.
Yeah. And then with more questions, My Magic Sauce 13 wants to know if there's going to be plans to add creatures that aren't insects. So like field mice or frogs, chipmunks, a giant dog.
So we have the bird, we have the fish, and we want to do a little bit more with those. But yeah, we have discussed doing more larger creatures. The difficulty with getting too big in scale is just coming up with ways of how the players can interact with those creatures. And those creatures are also probably the most expensive things, just because they are so big. So we just have to kind of balance that out with adding more insects in the yard and large creatures. But there are some ideas on big creatures that we want to add, and we also want to do more stuff with the bird moving forward. And there's some cool stuff that we want to do. So I'm pretty excited with those ideas.
From Nobby Hobby, I heard some game companies do camping on a mountain to get a feeling of survival. You guys done something similar, like going to Big Bear?
We have not done that. I know there's a few people on the team that were Boy Scouts, so at least they have some background on surviving in the wild. I used to camp quite a bit when I was a kid, but no, we haven't done anything like go to Big Bear and camp out. But yeah, I have been backpacking a few times, so it's something that I like to do. But yeah, we haven't done like a team building exercise in that capacity.
I have a follow-up question for that. Can we?
Now's probably not a good time. But
Well, I mean,
we'll be like the episode of The Office where Michael Scott goes out in the woods with like a pocket knife, and we'll tie a blindfold over your eyes and spin you around like 5 times and let you loose. We'll film it. How about that, Chris?
I like it.
Curiosity, growing up, did you guys ever camp in like your backyard?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I
okay,
didn't.
so I don't feel so weird there because we did that.
We did that here, and unfortunately, we live across a street from a post office. The lights are always
Oh.
on, so we didn't get much sleep. But my son really liked it.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
My wife did it once, and the sprinklers came on in the yard while they were sleeping.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Shyla-
speaking of, yeah,
Shyla, you did. I was going to say you did eat all those insects.
I did. Yes.
So that's also, I guess.
I was there.
Yeah, you guys ate all those. Like, I'm not sure what the worst or the best one was.
I'm glad I missed
the
a lot of
snails.
The
those
beetles.
The snails were
It
the
was-
best. The beetles.
The snails were the best.
The beetles was the worst.
Yeah.
Did you
To be
guys have
fair,
scorpions as well?
that I can get scorpions. I did not
Oh,
this
okay.
time because I went with a tarantula.
Yeah, we
that's
ate
right.
tarantula.
The tarantula was cool.
Ugh.
Yeah, but to be fair, I've eaten snails like out at places, so that's why I was like, we need something good. So I was kind of cheating. But
Nails
what I
are
would
good.
like, what I would like to do is figure out some of these smoothie station smoothies and see how we can recreate a few on stream at some point.
I love that idea.
You just gotta use your blender. What else besides bugs should you mix in your blender? So, but yeah, no, those beetles were their abdomens were what made them. I just can't do this hedge.
It's Orb Weaver Jr. is getting it. I can feel it. Eric's
Getting it. Oh, god damn, I thought I blocked. Ah, all right.
Oh no.
Well, let's do a giveaway with that.
Nice.
And the winner is Steamworks Samurai.
Ooh, they've been in since
They-
the beginning.
Yeah,
in here.
congrats. Just
Come
let
on
us
and
know if you're
comment.
still here. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris will reach out to you in the DMs and we'll get you your key later.
Let's see.
I almost had this spider. It was so close.
I gotta go. I
You
just want to.
almost had the spider like I almost got myself electrocuted. It's just not happening.
I just want to get my backpack. My backpack's still there, and I feel very bad that I have littered in that lab. And if everything could just let me collect my stuff, I will be gone.
Storm and Mormon
I'm
asks
so
how we
close.
got our start in the industry.
That's a good question. How about you guys go first?
I guess
go
I'm
ahead,
the
Chris.
youngest in it.
He's a baby.
I met a guy on an airplane and chatted with him about how he was going to get jumped on this airplane because he's wearing a Discord shirt and people love Discord.
Hydration is
We sat down and hit it off, and then I helped him with his game and got experience, and then ended up getting a job with Obsidian.
Cool.
Yeah, I started in QA at another game company. And then from there, I kind of did some interning at a VFX studio for production. And then I landed a QA job at Obsidian. I think that was 5 years ago.
Let's see. I was going to school because I thought I wanted to be a web designer, and got my associates and realized I did not want to be a web designer. But because I was at a school where it was an art center school, they helped me get a job at another game company as customer support, and that was 15 years ago. And I've kind of just been working my way in other positions since then. So once I got in, I was like, I'm not leaving because everyone here is happy. Everyone here, wants to be here. It's a fun 9 to 5 if it is a 9 to 5 for you, and we get to make games and we get to play games, and it's kind of cool.
Everything you said is exactly like, even my short time being here I completely agree. Like, it is refreshing.
What
How
about
did
you,
do it,
Adam?
Yeah.
I got my
Get away from
start.
it.
I went to school for making games at DigiPen, which is a school up in near Seattle, up in Washington State, and did that. That was a really long time ago. I graduated in 2004, and before I graduated, I applied for a few jobs. One of those applications was to a startup company called Obsidian Entertainment, and they didn't even have a game announced, and I guess I did well in the interview, and they hired me on. I was the first intern at the studio, and I got to work on Knights of the Old Republic 2, Sith
Nice.
Lords. It's the first game. It was amazing. Pretty much a dream project for anyone. And soon after that, I got to work on Neverwinter Nights 2 as a programmer.
I heard you came up with a really interesting solution for the last encounter of KOTOR.
Oh yeah, I did. That was so. I had to script all the boss fights in KOTOR, and the spoilers for a 16-year-old game. So at the very end of KOTOR, you fight Kreia, and she didn't. We didn't really want to have the player fight her directly, so we decided to do something cool where there's just like floating lightsabers, and we're trying to figure out how to actually accomplish that. So we just had invisible Sith fighters. They're completely invisible, but they're holding lightsabers that aren't invisible, so it just looks like 3 floating lightsabers around her. So it looks like she's controlling these lightsabers with the Force. It's pretty cool.
That's sick.
And now I'm just picturing her with like 3 invisible sis like dancing around her.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. And you could, I'm sure, you could flip that flag and see these just Sith. They're like the basic Sith guys that you just murder tons of throughout the game, and they're just standing there with these lightsabers. But yeah, you have to do a lot of tricks like that in game development.
Well,
It's a
with
really
that,
cool solution to an interesting
that ends
problem.
our weekly stream here for Grounded.
Aww.
Oh, it's over already.
I still didn't make it.
I know, we didn't even build more to our base. We just kept dying.
We gotta, I guess next week it's maintenance, so it's base and way more better armor and
Yeah.
weapons.
I'm building stairs to electrocute myself.
That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah, we should do.
That can be taken so out of context.
It's true.
Yeah, I want to thank
Within the
everyone
game.
for coming out and hanging out, watching the stream, asking awesome questions, and spending your time with us. Thank you, Shyla, Chris, Adnam, for hanging out again for another episode of Casually Grounded. We'll be back next week, next Wednesday, for our 4th edition of Casually Grounded. So yeah, don't forget, share the fan art, join the Discord. If you got suggestions, join the Discord. We got a huge section to it just dedicated for suggestions. And yeah, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for having me.